My name's Mark Milburn, owner of Atlantic Scuba, and I keep finding World War II bombs. I've seen, personally, 4. I've been told of a 5th, which we're going to go and look for shortly. I started out to see a bit further than I would normally in this sort of area. Just swimming along and thinking to myself, oh, like it's a scallop, I'll have to pick up a bit of tea while I'm here. And all of a sudden there's this big object loomed up from the, I would say the gloom, but it was actually quite clear that day in the water. First of all, I had to identify it or get some proof of what it might be. I didn't have a camera with me at the time, so I had to go back with a camera. I had to get the location, so I came up to the surface, marked it with a buoy, took lots of photographs and videos so we could send them to the explosive ordnance disposal unit. We always chat, but I don't talk to them that often. I mean, they're ready for me to find my next device, so which they obviously look forward to because that's their job.
To maintain a safe distance of at least half a nautical mile.
Oh! What was that?
What? That was it.
I wasn't it. No.
No, that wasn't big enough for 8 kilos of C4. The one we blew up 5 years ago was still very much a live bomb. I mean, the plume of water that came up when that fired was huge. I mean, if that had gone off by someone dropping an anchor on it, or worst case scenario, someone recovered it, then all of a sudden they've got 697 kilos of TNT floating around in the UK that, you know, they didn't have to smuggle in. It's just there. Highlights, that's a really hard one. I mean, we find all sorts of stuff. I mean, just the other day we found a part of what we think is a Bailey Bridge, which is a World War II bridge in the Helford River where there was a lot of activity before the D-Day landings. Obviously we found all sorts of stuff from German U-boats we've got in the area. We've got U-boats literally on the beaches in Falmouth. We've found cannonballs, we've got World War I stuff as well, bits of other ordnance, shell cases. I'm the one who finds things, but we've got our own archaeologist, David Gibbons.
I'm an academic archaeologist and a diver and also a novelist. As far as the Second World War goes, you can look at the finds that he's made in terms of whether as artifacts they tell us anything new, which in the case of the mine that he's found looks as if it has done, because we think it's a dummy mine, which is perhaps a whole new take on what was going on during the Second World War here.
To go down there and see this 2,000-pound lump of concrete, which basically stopped shipping activity, is quite powerful. This is something that's 70 years old that still has the ability to reach forward in time and influence what's happening today. So fascinating, and it goes to show the amount of ordnance dropped during the war. You know, their work has never stopped. The amount of unexploded ordnance out there is, is steady year on year.
Why do I love finding things. I love looking, I love being under the sea. My secret is do a lot of diving and keep your eyes open. We don't actually look for treasure, I just like finding wrecks. It's my favourite thing is to actually find a wreck. If I found a wreck that no one's seen before, then brilliant. If it's got treasure on it and it's sitting there, yes, it will be coming up, but I'm not going to spend my entire life looking for treasure.